a young man out of the audience. Let's look for another fella out of the audience right now. Somebody perhaps a little bit older, at least a teenager right now. You could raise your hand or I'll just come out and... a young man. There's a young man raising his hand right there. Take the cap off, though. Leave the cap right back there. Step on down here. Come in my office right by the dual skeleton table. Right over there. Excellent. I shall come to you. Hi, what's your first name?
Chris.
Chris, nice to meet you, Chris. Thanks for coming tonight. Relax. You didn't have to dress up for the theater. Where's home for you, Chris?
Wauwatosa.
In Wauwatosa. What do you do for a living, Chris?
Dishwasher.
You're a dishwasher. And you do that at a restaurant, I presume?
Yeah.
What restaurant?
Mamma Mia's.
Mamma Mia's. The one on 78th and Burleigh, or no? That's
Greenfield.
Not, oh, Greenfield. That's one of the original ones, right by State Fair Park.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good place. Everyone loves that garlic bread, don't they? Yeah, you've heard that before. Well, Chris, there's two parts to the next act. There's a main role and there's a helper role. And I would like you to have the one that you'd be more comfortable with. So, Chris, this is really your call. Main or helper?
Helper.
Helper. All right. Shake on that. We're going to set up the piece of equipment. We're going to give you the helper role. They got that set up fast for you, didn't they? That's impressive apparatus, isn't it? I'm referring to the prop, Chris. Yeah. Even more so up close. Go ahead, walk around and check it out. You walk all the way around and take a look at it. Looks pretty good to you? Now, Chris, have you ever seen one of these before? Yeah, not as close as you'll see this one. No, all you have to do is stand right on that white spot there. And that's it. You see, I feel you are all about to witness an astounding and amazing illusion, but I also realize that no matter how good it looks to you, people sitting at the sides and the back of the theater will be thinking, hey, it looks pretty good from where I am, but I bet if I was 3 or 4 feet away, I can see how he does it. And that's exactly what Chris is, just a couple feet away. Why, if he can watch it that closely, and it fools, and it impresses him, that will show all of you that it is an amazing act. So I'll explain everything to Chris, and you folks just follow by association. Now, Chris, we want to call your attention to these twin safety catches right here. As long as these are inserted and locked in place, the blade cannot possibly fall. Do you understand that? The blade can't possibly fall while these are locked in place. Got it? Good. Okay. Next. You know what goes down there, do you not? We need a head, and look what we have right here. We have a nice fresh head of iceberg lettuce, direct from one of the many fine grocery stores on Milwaukee's South Side, where you know their motto, fresh isn't just a word, it's an adjective. We're going to put the lettuce in position. Maureen and I will now lock it in place so the vegetable can't change its mind. In a moment, Chris, I'm going to release the handle, spin the crank. The blade is going to come down through these wooden stocks. Chris, the tip of the blade even emerges. It comes all the way out down here. But miracle of miracles, the blade is about to pass directly through the lettuce without damaging it, cutting it, or slicing it in any way. This is the ages-old mystery, the enigma of solid fruit salad. Here we go. Did this happen? You got here early today, right? Yeah. And you checked everything out?
It's your day to check it.
What is today?
Friday.
What's the rule? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Maureen, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, David.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You didn't check. We got to do it. We're going to get another head of lettuce. Okay? Get another. I'll clean it up.
There's no more lettuce. I'm sorry.
Gee, I wonder what we might use instead. Said you wanted that helper role, Chris. Come on, we need you to help us out, right? Who are you here with tonight? Parents? Get your dad to come up here. He's too afraid? Are you going to let your son do this, or are you going to step up here and be the big guy? Once again, Dad saves the day. All right. Hi, how are you? What's your first name? Yeah. What's your first name?
Dan.
Dan. Nice to see you, Dan. And Chris is in a little spot here right now. So yeah. Okay. You know what I've learned, Dan? I've learned that if you put your knees down right there, look where your neck winds up. Right there. Yeah. He says, watch the shirt. That's what he said to me. Personally, it looks like a Studebaker without seat covers somewhere, and we'll lock you in there so you don't change your mind. And all right, now don't worry about a thing, Dan. This is probably the last time you'll ever have to help a magician. And just do everything that Maureen asks you to do, and I ask you to do. We'll be fine. Okay, we're gonna do it on count of 3. Here we go, Dan. 1, 2. If any of you are nervous, just for Dan's sake and for his son's sake, just relax. This act works 9 out of 10 times. I've done it 9 times. I've had no trouble. So, number 10. Here, I'm going to give you a little tip. Bring your arms through underneath here, Dan. Hold the sides of your head. It won't come off. Okay? Good. 1, 2. Those of you up close, be careful because it can really splatter. And boy, look at the mess the lettuce made. Let me get some old newspaper. Merely a precaution. Nothing to be concerned about. I like to spread out something absorbent, so I'm not worried about the act failing twice and we'd have something difficult or embarrassing to clean up. There, Dan, you can relax right now, okay? Dan, don't read that headline. One little blot on an otherwise exemplary career. It is traditional to inquire, sir. Do you have any last requests?
I do have to go to the men's room.
Okay. A little late for that, then. You know, lots of folks wonder what the 2 little holes below his chin are for. We'll show you right now. When not performing, we have this set up in the kitchen. We use it for making salads and so on. We can put a head of cabbage where Dan is. We take carrots like this, put them right down there. We use this for making coleslaw. This works much better than that Vegematic slicer that they hawk at our state fair every year. After all, this model chop, flop, full spins, mutilates except when you use real food. The blade changes from slice it, ice it in, son of julienne fries in minutes, and yes, friends, really works. We're set. Here we go. On 3. 1, 2. We've gone this far. There's just one more thing we need, and then the act would be complete. We'll be all set. That's, yes, the last thing we need. We'll just... You feel lucky? That'd be a heck of a bounce if you can make that basket, Dan. That is 3 points from where you are, sir. We'll just... How did this happen? It's from that out-of-state gig last month down in Illinois. Yeah. We use this. We have the links. Let's get rid of Dan. It looks like Dan, too. I've got good news for you. I just saved a bundle on my car insurance. Now, Dan, in a few moments, it's going to appear as though this basket is rushing up towards your face, but that's just an illusion, Dan. 1, 2, 3 days ago, I'm practicing this. Apparently, you're not interested in that. 1, 2, 3. That blade is all the way down there below your Adam's apple. We chopped those carrots like we were making stew. Hold your breath. We got to slide it out. It's got to come out right through the spinal cord. We're going to unlock you here. It's time for you to stand up, Dan, but kind of slowly, just in case. Do you feel all right, sir? Can you open your mouth wide, stick your tongue out, and wiggle it around? Everything's connected. All right, Dan and Chris, come forward here. Your dad helped you out of kind of a tight spot there, didn't he?
Thank you.
Yeah. I think you owe him big time. Yeah. Have you raked the leaves at home yet? Oops. I think he'll be doing all the raking this year, right? Does he shovel the snow in the wintertime? Okay. You're like a little sound man here, Dan, aren't you? But ladies and gentlemen, everyone, all these people are delighted, Dan, that you came up to help with this act for two important reasons. Number one, it allowed all of them to see it. And number two, by you coming up here, it meant that none of them had to. So you wait here for this. This is Dan's big round of applause. Dan, Chris, thank you so much. Nice meeting you.